Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Yo, we talk about lightsabers, stunning your TV screens, what you want to stream, everything beyond your dreams. Want to talk about movies, sports, or even politics? Go ahead and tune into us. We'll give you all of it. Whatever you're debating, Xbox or PlayStation, Marvel or DC, Mac or PC. Teraflops when the movie drops, gigabytes, chips, RAM, no matter what it is, we got all of it. Welcome to the show.
Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Welcome to Nerds Talking, the podcast. I have a full house tonight, everyone. I mean, everyone's here. It's exciting. I have Johnny, Carlos, Hugh, Marie, Lafayette, that'd be me, all here on today's show. It's insane. It's like a special edition here. And Bob Saget died. So that's where we start. Johnny, did you like Bob Saget? Was he your homie?
You know, I liked him, of course, in Full House. I liked him narrating in How I Met Your Mother. It was a shocker when I first saw his comedy because it's real vulgar. But yeah, I mean, I never disliked Bob Saget.
I mean, was it hard to differentiate Bob Saget, his Danny Tanner, from his comedy? Because that was same as me when I saw his stand-up years ago. And people were like, yeah, he's pretty raunchy. I was like, no, not Danny Tanner. He's PG-13 comedy or even PG. And then he came out saying some stuff. I was like, oh my God, Danny, what are you doing?
Right, because who was the other dude? Coulier.
Oh yeah, Dave Coulier.
Yeah, his
comedy's like PG.
Yeah, his comedy was just like Full House, basically. Yeah. He's doing like Donald Duck imitations.
Yeah, but he's also like a child molester, so fuck that guy.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You know that Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette's first album was about that guy?
Yeah, we know this already, yeah.
But she was like 15 years old. She was 15.
Not 15 years old when Jagged Little Pill came out.
No. That's not what I said. I'm saying they dated when they were like 15.
No, they dated
when
she was famous.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not when she was 15 years old.
Johnny, Google that shit, please.
Somebody Google that shit. I like how you said, I like how you just said he's a child molester, but they dated when they were 15.
Yeah, she's a child.
So they're both children.
You said they're both children.
No, I did not say that.
So she's a child molester too.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
God,
you know what? She's an adult molester. That's what I look at it. She molests adults.
What?
Anyway, you give us your take on Bob Saget.
So I wanted to know how was he really raunchy? Because I've never seen his stand up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
all right.
dirty.
So
hold on. Cut in here.
Let's fact check real quick. So it says that he got married in the early 90s to a lady. They divorced 2 years later. And then soon after that, he dated Alanis Morissette.
They were dating while she was still...
So they dated in the 90s. And then Alanis Morissette was born in 74. So in the 90s, she would have been 18.
20.
18.
No, 20.
She would have been
20.
20s. She would have been 20.
So
I was 17 in 92. And I was born in 74.
Yeah,
but they actually were dating while he was still married.
Yeah, nice try. Good try.
I think Marie's just trying to milk.
Good try.
No, I swear to God,
they were dating when she was still an embryo.
That's right. Oh, look at me. I'm a savior of children.
I'm going by the legal terms.
Q&A-ing.
Okay, statutory rape, whatever.
Statutory rape was, oh my God.
I don't have any time for you right now.
Johnny, is statutory rape when someone who's of age
Under-
has
of
sex
legal
with
age.
someone who's
Under
underage?
18. Under 18.
Depends on the state.
It is. No, it's
Depends on the
statutory.
That's true. It does depend on the state.
Well, that's why I said the age of consent. I didn't say
18.
18. I did not say 18. I said the age of consent. Someone who is of age has sex with someone who is not of age. That's
well, let me tell you
rape.
something. You said 15 years old, which would have been 1989 for her. But yet they didn't start dating until he got divorced in the 90s.
They were already dating when he was still married.
That's
nice
impossible.
try.
She was living in Canada at the time.
Nice try. He's Canadian.
And he was
though.
living in San Francisco with a full house.
Like no one.
That
has
is
airplanes.
true.
No one has
He
a
lived with
airplane.
Uncle Jesse. They were roommates.
Oh,
And
that
the
was a
painted
good
ladies,
setup.
right?
It was a good setup.
That's
Carlos,
right.
you've been fucking killing it all year, bro. All year.
All year. Good
All
one.
year,
That's a
huh?
good one too, Johnny.
Thanks,
all year.
man.
That's a good one.
That's a dad joke. I can only use it for another like 2 weeks.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Bob Saget died of it appears to be a heart attack. And death's coming threes, they say, right? You got Betty White, you got Sidney Poitier, and you got Bob Saget.
Forgot about Sidney.
And then you also got John Madden.
Oh.
And you also got famous football coach Dan Reeves, also died.
Oh,
So a lot of people. So we need one more.
are
to
they
make
upping the
threes.
numbers? Death comes in 5 now.
We need one more though to make it 2 triples.
But
So-
TMZ say he had his hand on his chest. I guess he almost feels like he knew it was coming. Like one hand on his chest, or he was lying on his back on the bed.
He probably felt it, and was like,
My
"What the
luck,
hell?"
my hand would be in my pants.
Oh, mine will be in a blender. Not my hand.
Still,
My coulier.
Trying to shake it up.
They coulier. Marie, give me some more facts about child molesters.
You're one of them.
Thank you. See? Thank you.
I
Thank
kid. I don't know.
I
your
can't. I can't. Speaking of
I
child
kid.
molesters,
That's a good one. I kid.
I can't wait till Gates gets arrested for that sooner or later.
Oh, we got to hear this now. Wait a second.
Ooh.
Bill Gates?
No, Matt Gates.
Okay, I was like, clear,
I thought the same thing.
Matt Gates,
I was
because
thinking
he's
the
raped me
same
for
thing.
years out of Microsoft
It's like,
products.
why can't they?
Why
Why can't they arrest that asshole already?
I was like, man, what did Bill Gates do?
When you use a famous
According-
name like that, you gotta
You got to
specify.
clarify.
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
According
there's
to
certain
the-
names.
What
like
I should have said
McCartney.
is the tool from Florida.
According to the Britney Spears documentary, he's actually there's no evidence for it. It's just a conspiracy.
the Britney Spears
What
documentary.
are we talking about now?
Yeah, why are you going off?
How did
Britney
Matt Gates
Spears
get into the-
documentary?
Because
How did
he was sticking up for her so that they like so they tried to put it out there like her management team tried to like pay people off to like put out this conspiracy against him, but there's been like 0 evidence about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, even that just sounds made up. What you just said. So
That's why they haven't caught him yet.
I don't know though. His buddy is singing.
Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, Bob Saget, rest in peace to the funny man. Yeah, it was just surprising when somebody said Bob Saget died. I was like, what? And he performed just that night, performed the same night. And,
2 nights before, or the night before. On the
well, the
8th.
night before, but I don't know if he died after the show or did he?
He
You know
did.
what I mean,
He died
no, I'm
before the
saying
show.
I don't know. No, he died after the show. I just don't know if he died in the morning. You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he died before the show.
It was after the show because his last tweet was on stage saying, "Good show, everyone."
Well, it depends.
it.
If he had a show on the 9th, then yeah, he died before his show.
Oh, you people are the worst.
What do you mean, you people?
Marie.
Ooh.
You are the worst.
Ooh.
And yes, Asians.
He's living up to his New Year's resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Just did get worse.
Mm-hmm.
worse.
Mhm. So, well, there you go. He's gone, and I don't know. He was definitely enjoyable. I mean, I enjoyed him on Family's. What is it? Home video? What is it called?
America's
America's funny.
home video.
Yeah, America's Funniest Home Videos. He was the original host.
They owe me a
and,
T-shirt.
They owe you. From what year do they owe you this T-shirt? And he wasn't even the host then.
I know, but apparently, if you get a video put on, then they supposed to send you a T-shirt. I didn't get no shirt.
What video did you put on?
A friend of mine got attacked. Was making fun of a chicken, kind of chasing it, doing a whole clucking thing, and then the chicken turned around and attacked her. Yeah,
What was the grand prize on that show?
10 grand.
$1
grand,
million.
And then there was, I think, 100 grand for the season winner.
Hmm.
It was a game show. Didn't know it.
Speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
it's the next Jackass comes out.
Oh, the Jackass movie. You know what? Today comes out. I don't know if any of you guys are gonna go see it. Oh, now it's not coming to me. That's genius. How it just went away. Anyway, Eternals comes out on Disney Plus. Did everybody see Eternals?
Turtles.
I want to.
If you have Disney Plus, you can finally
do.
watch Eternals.
Don't
As of-
waste your time.
I'm
Jesus.
still going to.
What a shit
that-
show.
It's still Marvel related. I'll still watch it. Just like I'm gonna watch all the Boba Fett's.
Well, I mean, it has a very large net that they casted over Marvel, where it's definitely going to be one of the main things in Marvel. We'll put it that way. So, I mean, you got to watch it. Like Johnny said, you have to watch it if you're going with the whole Marvel thing. You can't miss it. So,
You know what I was thinking about today? I remember a comment you had made, Lafayette, about how if they keep bringing other Marvel characters into Spider-Man movies, and it's more of a Marvel team-up movie than it is Spider-Man movie.
yes.
And I was thinking about the Marvel movies today, and Iron Man is the only trilogy that's just Iron Man.
Huh.
All the rest that have trilogies already, like Captain America and Thor and Spider-Man, all have other Avengers in them.
Yeah, that's true.
Iron Man is the only one that's just Iron Man.
I guess Guardians might fall into that though when they come out.
Oh, Guardians.
So-
Well, yeah. Well, 3 hasn't come out, but I heard Thor is in that one, right?
Oh, that's right, because Thor is part of the Guardians now.
He
That
took
is
with-
true.
Yeah, he left with them.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
Thor
yeah.
Ragnarok, Hulk was in it.
Yeah, Hulk
And
was
then
in
in-
that.
Civil War, all the Avengers were in
Hey,
it.
they.
Well,
I
the
think-
first Captain America, Tony
Right, but I
Stark's
mean,
dad
all
was in it,
3 films, Iron Man is the only one was just Iron Man. There's no other Avengers, unless you count Nick Fury, but it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Iron Man,
Oh,
Iron
Or
Man
Black Widow?
1, there were no Avengers
there's
around
no
yet,
trilogy for Black Widow.
right? So,
Hmm.
Ant-Man and Wasp Part 3 is coming out, so that might not have anybody else. So, there you go.
We'll have to wait and see. It's not out yet.
I think they filmed it already. It comes out this year. I know that. But the Batman comes out soon, so who cares about everything else?
The
So
Batman. Who plays Batman?
Robert
That
Pattinson.
vampire. Ooh, perfect
Oh.
guy. He's a vampire. Turned into a
Pattinson.
bat.
Weird.
So there you,
You
go.
gotta watch the Jackass trailer to see
Oh, I've
Francis.
seen it.
Where Francis Ngannou hits one of them in the balls.
Oh
his-
yeah. Well, I mean,
I mean,
Jackass is
they
fun.
did something similar when
know.
Butterbean fucking gave.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Johnny
yes.
Knoxville
Oh, he
a
knocked him
concussion.
out.
But not in the
Yeah.
balls though. This guy's standing there just like this.
I don't know what I'd rather.
I'd rather
mean,
take a shot to the balls and a
Knoxville-
shot to the head.
I mean,
Are
but
you kidding? Francis
No,
Ngannou, he'll kill you.
Mm-mm.
You'll never
what if you hit him
perform
in the
again?
head though? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Butterbean struck me in the head. My head would fucking fall off.
But you know what? This movie has been delayed for a while, and they actually did a whole bunch of new stunts with a bunch of new people. They added to Jackass, like the cast, because a lot of
what's
people.
his face is gone, right? They got
Bam,
rid of
right?
Well,
Bam.
he's in it. He's in
Bam.
the movie, but he's not in the whole movie because that was a big controversial too. About Bam wants credit for being like one of the originators of the Jackass
But
crew. or
wasn't
some
he one of the
bullshit.
originators of
He
Jackass?
was. Yeah,
I think
he
he's
was.
one of the original guys, but he's type of person. He's kind of jealous of Johnny Knoxville. Basically, he's like Johnny gets all the credit. Johnny gets all the fame. I'm like, yeah. And when you think about Jackass, that's who you think of. It's Johnny Knoxville. I mean, he's in the Royal Rumble this year. Think about that shit. You put Johnny Knoxville.
Knoxville's in
yeah,
the
he's
Royal
in the
Rumble?
Royal
Mhm.
Rumble on WWE.
I don't know if you
Well, yeah,
heard
think
him.
about it. Makes it sound like WWE needs some ratings.
But they do that every year. There's always a celebrity or two in the Royal Rumble, which is
Oh, really?
whatever. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Have you heard Johnny talk recently? Johnny's not talking really well. I think
I mean,
Johnny's
he's-
taking
I
a
mean,
few.
he's-
He's taking some shots
He's
in those
old.
movies.
Maybe
Well,
in this,
and he's taking some
in this
shots.
case, you guys could say Knoxville, because just I don't know. It
Well,
sounds
Johnny
like
doesn't talk well anyway, but
Yeah, you guys
Knoxville, on
sound
the
like
other
you're
hand-
attacking me. Like,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
heard
yeah,
Johnny
you know, they
lately?
were.
I just
Sounds
heard
like a
that.
fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, I heard
That
Johnny
fucking
lately.
Johnny.
Johnny's off. Something's up with Johnny.
Not
Every time
lately,
Johnny
that's all
speaks,
the time.
all I hear is his native tongue. So,
Hmm.
what are you again? Filipino?
You talking about Knoxville? You talking
Yeah,
about me?
yeah.
He's American. Johnny's American.
Yeah, I would
He's
say I'm
American.
American.
He has an American flag on his hat. He's wearing right now. So,
That's a Texas flag,
Right?
son.
Yeah,
oh,
it's a Texas flag.
Texas
From
Oh.
Snow's Barbecue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 1 star because they're the lone star. Anyway, there you go. So we'll be right back after this. Marie's now applying makeup. Marie, tell us your first step.
The eye primer.
Okay, that's
Primer. Cool.
Good,
Lafayette,
you-
what are you wearing?
you
A
priming-
Whataburger hat?
the Washington
his.
football team. The Washington football team, soon to have their own name. Maybe we'll have to give them the name after this. Here on Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Welcome to the Let's Gather podcast. I'm your host, Zeke, and this podcast is a podcast where I interview people about their origin stories, careers, and interests. This is a fun place to chill, relax, and tell your story. Sometimes we get serious. Sometimes we talk about anime. Sometimes we just talk about life and what's going on at the moment. So if that sounds nice to you, join the ride and listen to a couple episodes.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking, the podcast. Here with Johnny, Carlos, Hugh, Marie, and I'm Lafayette. Packed house. Remember to subscribe, rate, review, download, turn on notifications, tell your friends. Nerds Reviews. There you go. Nerds Talking, the podcast, every Friday. Nerds Review is the website, but we don't have that anymore. Is the website done? Can people go to it now?
Website's not done yet.
Yeah, just want to check. That's all. And everybody's what do you gonna give everybody like a bio on the website? Like how's that working? Everybody's gonna get little Johnny little info, Marie's info, and so forth. You doing that type of thing?
I asked for that a while ago, and
I
Marie's
gave
the
it
only
to
one
you.
that sent it to me.
Can you read it?
Yeah,
Yeah, read it.
I want to see what.
I want to
Marie
hear
is.
how Marie explains herself.
All right, I will find it. I will look for it.
5-star soccer player, makeup master, cat magician.
Cat magician. That's a good one.
Yeah. Pedophilia stopper. She's all these things. I mean,
What's that guy's name who was on To Catch a Predator? That's me.
Chris
the
Hansen?
guy that was also like on To Catch a Predator himself.
Was
Wasn't
he?
like he was busted for something? He got arrested too.
No.
Yeah, look up Chris Hansen. I'm telling you,
Good
he got
Lord, Lafayette is a king of misinformation. You should start your own podcast.
somebody. Yeah, I have told you I'm gonna be on Newsmax.
Misinformation. That's right. Newsmax.
Be on Newsmax. Johnny, Google it. Johnny's our Google guy because he has glasses, so he's a dork. So Google that. Chris Hansen lost his job for some reason. I forgot what it was, but I think it had to do with his own
All right.
show.
Here's Marie's
Anyway.
bio.
All right, Marie's bio. Here we go.
Marie, born and raised in Sacramento. It's a misconception that I love cats. I don't. I love my cats. My heart lies with dogs. Avid soccer lover and player. I have good taste in music, bad taste in men. Hopes to visit the Eiffel Tower one day.
So long ago. I hate
Wait, so that's really it?
That's it.
Oh,
Is
Yeah,
that your
Eiffel Tower isn't a thing anymore.
can we add to that? Well, because you've been
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Can we add
No,
to that?
no.
Can we add?
Is that
you
your
can
Match.com
add whatever you
profile?
want, but like
Can we add
Match.com.
uses Walmart.com for cookies?
one of the guys in the Eiffel Tower like followed me home one night from soccer, and it like almost turned into a situation. So like, yeah, that was all bad.
Keep
If
that
it wasn't
up.
for my neighbors, I
Mhm.
would have had a
Mhm.
situation. So,
now
yeah.
we're going true crime. Our podcast is
Eiffel
not
Tower's-
true crime.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, you've been there, yes.
No, we didn't.
Well, he was trying. That's what I thought. But he's a sneaky bastard. Well, sometimes you put yourself out there, and that's what you get, right? Like those women that wear
No.
bikinis at the beach.
No.
What's your deal, ladies?
Sometimes no means yes, right?
I mean, don't you like
I
that?
don't
With
know. I
that
mean,
that
you-
argument?
you
You
want
of-
invite
chocolate.
someone to the Eiffel Tower and then like
I didn't invite him though.
No, the argument of when women dress, scantily clad, and people go, "Well, yes, you want attention." I'm like,
Don't objectify me.
They want to dress.
I have a brain.
They want to feel good for themselves too,
All right, so real quick, Chris
Okay,
Hansen
Chris
was
Hansen.
charged with larceny after he bounced a check.
I knew it.
Isn't
children.
larceny like stealing though?
Good job, you.
well,
What else?
13
What else?
13 grand.
Hey,
was
what
the
else?
check
What
that he
else?
bounced.
13 grand.
And he
'Cause
was
that's-
charged with
uh-huh.
harassment of a civilian.
Ugh, what a horrible
Isn't
person.
he a civilian? What is he? A superhero?
Okay.
It doesn't
Yes.
specify.
Is he in the
He
military?
catches predators.
Okay, what else?
And then
what's
he
the part
was
about
so-
the kids?
He was supposed to appear and present evidence in a courtroom, didn't show up, so they issued a warrant for his arrest.
So that's the part about the kids.
They find him with children.
No, there was nothing with children.
Nothing
What
with
I
children.
looked up.
So I think
I'm
what
probably thinking of a different Chris Hansen then.
I think
I'm thinking
maybe,
Thinking about
are you
Cosby.
talking about the Hansen brothers? They're kids.
no,
They were
no.
kids.
Oh, Jim Henson?
No.
Yes. The puppeteer. Yes.
What really?
Yeah.
No.
You can
Don't
say anything.
ruin my
You can say
childhood.
anything.
No,
these
Lafayette was
days.
right. Chris Hansen was on To Catch a Predator because he was the host of To Catch a Predator.
Yes, he
Mm.
was. Anyway,
Thanks
there you go.
again, King of Misinformation.
The information was right. Johnny read all the charges. and now he's a loser. Thanks,
Still no
Johnny.
children in
Not
there.
you, Johnny.
Still
Not
no-
you. Chris Hansen.
Do you remember that guy who did Coney 2014 and everyone's like, oh my God, save whatever it is in Africa. And then like 2 weeks later, he was like found drunk and everyone's like, whatever. Do you remember that?
What?
Coney 2014. Like the
Hey,
entire world was all about it. It was like,
I think you should be
remember,
on.
Or no, 2012.
remember Robbie, 1998? Remember when he was like supposed to go to Australia and then
no one
he
else
was like
remembers
drunk
that. It was super
behind a
famous.
dumpster getting
No,
blown
no.
by a hooker?
I know what
Remember?
she's talking about. She's talking about Comey, whatever his name was. and
Coney. No, that was the place in Africa.
No. It wasn't. That was his name, and he was a supposed warlord that, like a militia warlord that did all these bad things.
Oh, like he kidnapped the kids and made
Yeah,
them like
and
soldiers.
Again, kids.
No, that's what it was. He
After
would
children.
kidnap kids and turn them into soldiers
I
for his
didn't
own
remember
army.
what it was.
And then when they found him, he was just drunk, naked. Like
No,
having a
the
good
guy
time
who
or
did the
something.
documentary was drunk.
You're drunk.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Marie. Thanks, Marie's
No-
still doing makeup. Marie, what's part 2 of the
now
makeup?
I found
now?
the title to this episode. It's going to be the misinformation episode.
What is your makeup step 2?
Makeup step 2 is eyebrows.
All right, face.
Whoa.
All right.
Eyebrows.
We're moving on to
Trust the
Johnny. Johnny brought a topic to the table. When you die, do you want to be? I think we've already talked about this with you before, but do you want to be reincarnated as a certain animal, or maybe I don't know? Do you want to be a ghost? What do you want to do when you die, John?
Would I remember from my previous life?
No,
Nobody does.
No.
No. What would you want to be reincarnated as? What would you want to be reincarnated as?
Man,
A man? Cool.
No,
All right, Johnny?
no.
What would you-
no. Well, no, no. A female. So I can try the other side.
Yeah, but
But
you
how
won't
would you
remember.
know you're even a man
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
first time?
So it won't make I mean, here's the
Well-
thing. That's the flaw of the question.
But still, you want to come back as a human.
I think
Right?
so.
I mean, like,
I think I'd rather be frozen, honestly,
all
and
right,
then
well,
and then
Let's try
reawaken.
this again. What animal would you like to come back as?
I'm glad I'm not the one with the outlandish answers this week.
You already
As an
spoke.
animal.
We'll
Yeah, your
we'll
part's
ask you
done.
a question too.
Animal
Yeah.
would you like to come back
I already
as?
know what I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can say cat.
Oh, I'm just going to throw something
No.
out. A bald eagle.
A
All right.
bald eagle. Very
You know
good.
what? I
Thank
get
you.
it.
All right, you're gonna
You
live
want a
about
hat too?
27 years.
Well, what lives for like a million years? An amoeba at the bottom of the ocean?
No, but you could be
A
a
tortoise.
tortoise. You could be a whale.
Tortoises get crushed.
Oh, you know what? You know what lives for like hundreds of years?
Cockroaches.
No, well, I don't know if they actually live for hundreds of
Absolutely
years.
not. Absolutely not.
I think is it
And it's
the green shark?
something with a
or-
brain.
No,
Something with a brain.
it's either a whale shark or the green shark that lives hundreds and hundreds of years. It's a shark. I know that.
I could do
Who
that.
lived
I could
that
do it.
long?
I could do a
Boring ass
shark.
life.
That'd be fun.
I would not want to be a fish.
I don't know.
Not a fish.
Well,
Something
what do you
that's not
think a
going
shark
to be eaten.
is?
Well, you're not going to be eaten. Something that's not going to be eaten.
But think about the life of a fish.
You'll be eaten.
All you do
Japanese
is
will
swim
get
and
you.
eat. There's nothing else to do.
Well,
Swim
I
and
did
eat.
throw. You could fly a lot if you're an eagle. That'd be fun. But 27 years, you're right. Not very long.
But then it
Yeah,
doesn't
but what
matter.
if
You get reincarnated again.
Well,
That's
that's
a
true.
dumbass
Then you
question,
could.
If
Johnny.
that's the case, I want to be a
But then you
housefly.
Okay, so
72 hours later, I'll be back.
I mean,
I'll be
the
right
flaw
back.
with the question is you don't remember your past life, so it doesn't matter what you come back as.
Oh, I'm going back to an eagle. It'd be fun to fly. I've always wanted
No?
to fly. Wished I could fly. Used to have dreams like that as a
Like
kid.
an eagle?
Well, just fly as a human, but I can't.
Who
So
sings that? Fly like an eagle.
I don't know. Good
Seal.
question though.
no, that is a song.
Is that the Steve Miller Band?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was
Bing, bing,
redone.
bing, bing,
It
bing.
was redone.
Yeah, but I think
I
they're the
Seal.
original.
I'm
Well,
thinking
yeah,
about
but
the
Steve
original.
Miller
Seal?
Band's the original.
Doesn't Seal sing that song?
Seal. Oh, but Seal did a lot of remakes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a lot of remakes. All right, Carlos, what animal would you like to be?
I've
We're
always
sticking to
thought about,
animals.
like Hugh. I want a bald eagle.
Not a.
I want to be
mean,
a bird. I want to be at the top of the food chain of the birds. I want to be able to fly. be
Right.
But why a
majestic.
bald eagle? Why not just an eagle?
Because they're so good looking, man. Have you seen one of them flying in nature?
Yes.
Beautiful. I saw one. It was so beautiful.
Not a hawk. Hawks are cool.
No.
You know, golden eagles are bigger than bald eagles.
Chose the
Well,
bald eagle.
Yeah, but
Be reincarnated.
what do you call the California condor is bigger than that, but they're
All right.
ugly.
Well,
I want to be good looking. I want to be a bald eagle.
That's
Johnny,
right.
what's yours?
I want to be a domesticated dog.
Yeah, you've been taking
In the
care of him.
Philippines.
Only-
Oh, that would be a
only-
kick in the
only
ass,
if
wouldn't
it's-
it?
I
Why
mean,
in the
no, you take
Philippines?
your chances,
Dude,
of course, right?
No, I know. I get the
You
joke.
take your chances. I mean, you might be in a fighting ring, you might be in a bad house or whatever, but you're not in nature. Like I've been on a thing lately where on YouTube I'm watching like lions and versus hyenas, and just takes you down a rabbit hole. You know,
And eating a
I
lion?
just couldn't. Yeah, I just could think about the pain that you feel when you get a fucking paper cut. Imagine if someone's trying to fucking just eat your face off. You know, so
And they never die fast.
no,
They never die quickly. It's like half of them is eaten before
no,
they
like
finally die.
motherfucker, kill me before you eat on me. You know,
Right.
like that's
That'd be
It's-
great.
it's
I could see
common
Johnny as a
sense.
little dog. He's like one of those little dogs, and you walk up to it, they start shaking, and then they pee. Yeah.
hey,
That's not cool, man.
it would be better than being eaten alive. That's all I'm saying.
I guess
Like
so.
like rabbits are really cute, but they're vegetarians
and
and
they taste good too.
yeah, and people eat them all the time. Birds eat them. Like my neighbor, he had a owl come into his yard and carry out a rabbit and just
Damn.
fucking just eat him up. He was on top of someone's roof, just taking his insides out.
I guess a
Ew.
bird. Well, a bird would be the best thing to come back as. You can fly into stadiums and watch sporting
Right,
events. You can
right.
fly into zoos and be like, make everybody jealous. Hey, I'm just here part time. I gotta go. Like, land on the
That
back
wouldn't
of
be
an
bad.
elephant.
You know what birds got it pretty good is the seagulls in
Yeah.
in San Francisco. Like after the Giants play, like at the end of the game, they just come in and have garlic fries and nachos. and,
Yeah.
they
I like how
they
you
got
think
it pretty
now.
good.
I like how you think. Pelicans. But yeah, no,
Pelicans are
birds.
assholes.
Birds are the way to go, man. Birds are the way to go. Owls. I like the owl. Like you brought up the owl. The owls are vicious.
You could just look behind you all the time.
Fuck, they're like
360.
evil. And they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
So you never see them during the day, those sons of bitches. I want to be a snow owl, though. I want to be a snow owl. I want the pretty white fur. Yeah.
But then don't
Mm-hmm.
you have to be in snow too? It's gonna be cold as fuck.
Yeah.
If you go to Hogwarts,
Not real.
Jesus.
Right? He brought up the nerd shit right away.
you
As soon as he
really
could.
can't argue with that. Like
As soon as
that's
he
not
got a
true because in
chance.
Hogwarts, like, all right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. How about the owl from Clash of the Titans?
he was made of
Fucking
metal, you
one.
dumbass.
I know.
Like, oh, it's cutting edge technology back
So
then.
basically, everybody would basically be a bird. Johnny would be a fucking Labrador Retriever, which is not a bad one.
A little chihuahua.
No,
What about Marie.
A shaky
Ooh.
baby one.
you know
I-
what? Johnny would be one of those Akitas. What are they called?
Akita?
Akitas? Oh, those are
Really
cool
mean
dogs.
ones.
Only because it's like an Asian dog. So I just kind of gave him that one. Marie.
Ooh, a Shiba.
Oh, a sheep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crypto.
be worth a lot right now.
No, you wouldn't.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't be worth it.
You'll be worth it. you'd be the cheapest dog I could buy. How much is that? How much? Is
I'll
that
buy 3
dog?
million of them. Here's 20
I'll tell you
bucks.
You give me a penny. That's a lot of money.
I feel it'd be pretty accurate though. At one point, I was worth a lot, but now I ain't shit.
Marie, which animal would you be?
I would be a domesticated dog.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's kind
I
of
could
crazy.
see Marie
that
as
you
a homeless
said
person's
that.
dog.
And
I'd have all
He
the
gets to play
space
the
for
homeless
one.
soccer game. homeless
it's
soccer.
interesting. No, your take was
Little
interesting. I mean, my take on Chris Hansen was outlandish. Like he raped kids or some shit. You know,
You know what?
wow.
Come to think of it,
Um,
every white homeless person that I've seen with a dog looks really happy. I mean, they don't have
They
a home.
take they
but-
take care of their dogs like more than like people with homes.
Hugh, what's your take on that observation before we go to break? This is.
I have no take on it. I have nothing to say about that.
Would you
Like,
own
checked
Marie
out,
as a
was like,
dog?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll kick it.
Put it outside.
Yeah, I don't know. Untrainable.
Take it to the pound.
Put it on a chain and lock it to the around the
Put
tree
it in the night
backyard.
locker at the pound. I gotta go.
Be the
I'm like,
worst.
oh, I'm always feeding my bitch Marie, and she doesn't do shit.
Marie, what if you get dropped off at the farm? Then what do you do? What do you do?
I reincarnate and Go into the
Come
next
back as
room.
another dog. So hopefully, white person has you this time. Every time it's not a white family,
I just go to the
she
farm
runs up the
myself.
street,
Kills
fucking
herself. She runs out the traffic.
comes back. All she hears is ranchero music. No, god damn it! Back out to the street.
Wait, do you own this farm or you work on the farm?
Yeah, exactly.
Where is your master?
Why does this look like a Chinatown in a big city? Wait a second. And then I like how you think, Maria. I like how you think. You're, like you said, entertaining all the way.
The other part of, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
All right. Like, tell us about your makeup so far before we go to break. What are we on right now? What part are we on?
I am in between eyebrows and doing my face makeup.
Fantastic. That is great. You can reach us on Twitter if you want to ask Marie questions about makeup at nerds_talking. So that's nerds_talking at Twitter. Jump on, get us, reach us out on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter.
What would you want to be reincarnated as?
Oh, yeah.
We already all
Yes,
said it. I
right.
said a bird.
No, not you. I'm asking the listeners.
Oh. Huh.
Hmm.
Wow. Anyway, nerds_talking on Twitter. Twitter's fun. I think I got in trouble with it.
Can it be an inanimate object?
No, we can't come back as that makes sense.
Can I come back as a basketball? Like, is that your question?
Yeah, can I come back as
Yeah, let's go with that. A basketball.
Can I come back as the seat to a Peloton?
You would come back as a big purple dildo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like what would you want to come back as if you come back as an object? Like, that's so goofy.
Oh man. What if you could choose what somebody could come back as?
I'm thinking.
What do you mean you could choose?
Like saying, like, you'd say, I don't know, you could just choose Johnny, you're gonna come back as this. And when he died, that's what he came back as.
Oh, but you would know. So like
I
say
would
you
know.
chose
Johnny
That's what I
would be
mean.
like-
No. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, you could have Johnny come back as a dog, and he'd be your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Fuck that. What kind?
Oh man, Johnny would be a gerbil.
Oh, you ass
Smells like shit around here.
why does my gerbil sound like Rodney Dangerfield?
I just want you to be that nervous chihuahua.
All right.
I'd make Johnny come back as a fleshlight.
Again, not. No, you can't come back as things.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it as long as I can talk.
That'd be so weird.
Fucking
That'd
9:30
be
in the
so
morning,
weird.
man. Go to work.
I'll bite it up.
No, Carlos is like, I'm in a hurry. I'm just gonna take it to the car with me. Like,
Clean it at work. I'm good with that.
This is just, you people are the nerds_talking on Twitter. Nerds_talking. You can reach out to us, and there's a
I'm gonna give you Johnny's address so you can mail him a fleshlight.
before we go to break, there's I got in trouble on Twitter again. There's
Oh shit.
there's a Republican senator, I think, Madison Caldwell, or
Yeah,
he's in a
Cawthorn.
Cawthorn.
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then he wrote today, pro tip, and it is pro tip dash. If you follow Fauci, unfollow me. I put pro tip, running is fun. And they flagged it. They flagged it. It wasn't cool. They flagged it. So anyway, we'll take a break here. There's Talking the Podcast. We'll be
That's
right
great.
back after this.
Are you bummed by the failure that was The Matrix Resurrection? Or maybe you were blown away by the stellar performances in Don't Look Up? Marlon's Corner is here to talk shop with you. Tune in as we spend less than an hour each podcast digging into the good, the bad, and the terrible. Marlon's Corner is the review podcast you've been looking for, so why not chill in the corner with me? And I promise you it's going to be real fun.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. Here with Johnny, Carlos, Hugh, Marie. I'm Lafayette. Have you ever had a good boss or a bad boss? Have you had a bad coworker? Are you a good coworker? Do people think you're a good coworker? Or have you heard things at work that make you go, man, I suck. I wish I was an eagle. What? Caw. And so we'll start with Marie. Marie, do you have any good boss, bad boss stories? And are you a good coworker? Or are you just what we all think you are?
I haven't had nothing but terrible bosses.
Oh,
Am I a good coworker? I'm easy to get along with.
What? No, what?
Am I
who-
reliable? Probably not.
No, not at all.
Is your
What?
current boss listening? Jesus
Yeah.
No.
Christ.
Give us a good. Give us.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Of all your bosses, give us an example of your worst boss.
Oh, you know what? I think we did talk about this before because I was talking about the guy who owned the business that I worked for before working for this date, and he would like sexually harass me and say,
Yes.
"Go give the
yes.
yeah." So
that was clearly your worst boss.
yeah.
Gotcha. Johnny, do you have any stories about a bad boss and shitty coworkers? And how are you as a coworker?
I feel like I'm a pretty good coworker. I think I'm a hard worker. I learn pretty quickly. I can say like I've had good and bad bosses. Like I had a squad leader in the army. Was a great role model for me. He was always in the trenches with us. You know, not one of those micromanagers. Just taught me the value of like hard work, and I've all his lessons always stuck with me. You know, like he wasn't going to criticize you unless that, you know, he wasn't going to criticize you for not doing something that he wasn't willing to do himself.
Okay.
So I've always respected that.
Okay. Well, all right. Carlos, bad bosses. You have one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who's
Go
listening?
ahead.
Who's listening?
No,
His wife.
It's got to be his
His
current
wife's
boss.
his
It's
boss.
got to be his current boss because he's like, who? What?
What do I say here?
What do I say? I gave her
Okay,
one
I'll
of
go-
those nerds talking coins.
Yeah,
and
I'll go back to
Nice.
the Little Caesars.
Listening.
So,
No, it was this guy who used to be an ex-baseball player. I used to design websites for him.
I know who you're talking about.
He's just a class A piece of shit, this guy. But anyway, I ended up resigning, and when I resigned, the office manager was this kid. He was younger than me. He's under 18. But he made him the office manager because he knew him and needed a job, whatever. But anyway, so he encouraged me to resign. He said, yeah, just send it by fax, dude. Don't even come in. So I resigned. The day I resigned, I guess he brought it up to the guy, and the guy beat up that kid. Because he called me crying and he wanted me to go over there and do something about it. Almost like, because I knew a couple of shady characters back then. So he wanted me to bring the shady characters with me. I'm like, nah, man, just call the cops, man. It's really,
100%.
I'm not going back over there. Yeah, I'm not going back over there, and I'm not getting involved with that stuff.
Right, so I can get beat up.
I
But
do
apparently
like.
apparently he
Go
did
ahead.
call the cops, but the cops took the other guy's side. He said that he was defending himself because the kid attacked him.
But I do like the fact that he called you like you were some type of crime boss.
Yeah,
Like-
he did.
Carlos,
He didn't.
he said he's beat me up. What's happened? Chris Hansen, and then it's just I don't know, but
He-
you can help.
He,
That's how Carmen would
Like
do.
Eric Cartman, right?
he didn't know anything about golf clubs, did he?
Yeah, golf clubs and swimming pool accessories.
Yeah.
I remember
Do you
that.
believe
I
the
remember when
kid?
you had that gig. Yeah, I remember.
I know who he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. No bad bosses. I mean, my worst boss was one that he micromanaged everyone. Even though he never had any direct connection with us, he would micromanage everyone. And one time called me and asked if I was in Africa, and then was
What?
super pissed about it. And I was like, dude, I'm at home. You better not be in Africa. And I was like, this is so weird. And then somebody else followed up with the call and said, hey, sorry about that, man. He's just tripping out. Like, that's a really weird thing to trip out about. Like,
Right.
Why did
So
he care if you were
he's
in
my
I feel
Africa?
like you're not giving the whole story. We need some context.
okay, listen, I was reincarnated
You
to a
told
black
this
family.
story already before.
As a dog.
Wakanda
I've told
forever.
the story already before. I have. This story,
Oh.
basically, I've already told this story. But that guy was this total micromanager, like a-hole. And the company he works for now, he's already had about 20 people quit on him. And I'm like, why did they hire him? Like, this is ridiculous. But oh well. Probably the worst boss I've had. But that's funny. I can't give you like a coworker thing. I haven't worked with people in like 11 years direct with the coworkers, so I don't really have coworkers stories. So I work independently.
You like to piss yourself.
So that's so I don't really have coworkers in that regard, like an office coworker, somebody I see every day, blah 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 blah. The last time I had that type of job was working in golf, and I was the life of the party back then, so I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty good. So yeah, that's what I got for you. But yeah.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm done. Hugh?
Well, my most recent gig before this one, they were great.
Mm-hmm.
Totally great. I mean, the guy who kind of runs the operation, literally over the course of a year, he kind of knew a little bit about our situation and what my wife's been going through and stuff like that. And he literally gave me $150 out of his own pocket without any prompting. Just, thanks for doing that longer trip yesterday. It's like, no, you don't have to give me that. No, here, really. So, and even when I said I was going to go do this, they said, why don't we just put you down as part-time? And if you could do a day here or a day there, that'd be great. Who does that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had that, with my job too, where I would go and do something on a Saturday for like 30 minutes. And then, hey, you have Monday off. Why? I would even ask, like, well, dude, don't bother with that. I went out of my way for like 30 minutes. Each what? You're not supposed to be working on Saturdays. I know, but you just asked me to go check something, and it took me 30 minutes. That's all right. No. Take Monday off.
You didn't argue with that. You were like, cool. I'll see you Tuesday. That's all you said.
No, I wouldn't.
You didn't be like,
I see you Tuesday.
Fine.
I don't see anybody. You dummy. You're so stupid. You don't listen. That's your problem. That's why you're a really bad coworker. You don't listen.
I guess we can consider each other coworkers, but since none of us get paid for shit, you can go fuck yourself.
And that is why this
I'll see you
show
next
does
week.
not need accurate information. Nobody pays us for anything. And
There's
Chris
no
Hansen
fact checkers here.
killed Osama bin Laden. Anyway,
No, that one is true though. That one is true.
Chris Hansen did kill him.
He was like, Osama, can you sit down, please?
You were here to meet a 14-year-old wife you married when she was 3. So before we go to break, let's do a quick makeup check. Marie, looks like you're now putting makeup on your eyes. How's it coming along?
Do I look scary?
Are you smoking your eyes?
No.
No.
Blending.
You gotta work on them T-zones, Marie. The T-zone.
You don't even know what that is.
He knows. Oh,
I know what the T-zone is.
What is okay, look at my T-zone. It looks like I haven't even done anything to it.
Horrible.
That's why I said work on your T-zone.
I'm not there yet, dick.
Wow. Whoa. Oh, wait. See the coworkers.
I don't think she's a good coworker.
She's not a good coworker. No.
I'm nice and I get along with people.
Put a complaint into the box, Johnny. Johnny, put a complaint in the box.
You're not very
Done.
responsible.
Are we coworkers? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, that's what he's saying. We're coworkers on the show. See? So, yeah.
P.S. You get no money and no benefits.
Yep.
Worst job ever.
I volunteer. I'm a volunteer. God damn, this is like the worst volunteer gig ever.
Mm-hmm.
And no community service points for this.
So we'll take a break here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Laura, can I ask you kind of a rude question? That's what we're here for. This is Impolite Society, the podcast that explores the topics you've been told not to talk about.
That's right. We explore cultural taboos, morbid curiosities, and the stuff you should probably know by now.
So join us as we ask the questions your mom told you never to ask. Like, how much do you make?
The questions you're dying to know the answers to, but are too afraid to ask, like, is it normal to spy on your spouse?
And the questions you never knew you needed the answers to, like, why is animated porn so popular?
New episodes come out every other Monday, and you can find Impolite Society wherever you get your podcast.
So buckle in and let's discuss the topics that won't fly in polite society.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast, here with Marie, Makeup Master Wizard, Johnny, the reincarnated dog, Carlos, the reincarnated eagle, Hugh, also the reincarnated eagle. You guys are losers. And myself, the reincarnated gerbil.
We would eat you. We would eat you.
You guys would eat me.
And
I'd
I'd
hide
hide
in-
up somebody's ass.
I would hide in Johnny's ass, his dog ass, and then you'd have to get the dog to get to me.
Oh, what if? Oh, what if?
Wait,
you lived in
we're
Johnny's
we're
ass?
still not going to have
Johnny
a
was
podcast
owned
if we all
by-
get reincarnated. So like, why are we hanging out? Why the
When
fuck are we
Johnny's-
hanging out?
Yeah.
And Lafayette would be up someone's ass.
I'd be up
Yeah,
someone's ass because I had to hide from the friggin' two birds. You know? People,
And
people
we're
will see,
better to hide.
With his
People-
little legs like this.
people will be so like weird. Like, why are those birds always flying above your house and above that dog? There's a gerbil in his ass.
Why is
Excuse
there a
me.
little tail coming out of that dog's ass?
Yeah. There's a little dog inside the big dog.
And why are you waiting for that? Isn't there anything else to eat?
I
This
know.
motherfucker's covered with shit.
It's sad.
Go
It's
eat
such a
something
sad
else, man.
existence. And I probably have the best. So
But wouldn't you want one of the eagles to swoop down and grab that gerbil out of your ass? Or are you enjoying it? Are you like, oh, I could do with this? It's cool.
oh my God. NPR True Crime. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, wow. That took a turn for the worst. Marie, give us a makeup update.
I'm gonna contour.
Good enough for us. Good enough for us.
Do you want a better explanation?
No,
or
that's
more
enough out
in-depth
of you.
explanation?
Are you going to be done by the end of the show?
No,
Probably
she
not.
won't be done. A cryptocurrency. We used to do a little crypto update. Crypto's not doing so hot these days. Any updates, Carlos, for crypto?
Get out while you can.
That's it. That's what you got. Get out while you
That's it, man.
It really is
While you're
not.
secretly buying some more.
You know what's funny is I got
Buy on the dip.
an update from crypto.com email saying it was a whole like opinion piece about how crypto is tanking. So
Well,
but hold on, don't let go.
I'm
All right,
surprised
so-
crypto.com is doing poorly. Their crypto because they had just had the arena named after them, and
Yeah, their
doing
crypto's
poorly.
not going anywhere. It's not.
And then I read an article about how Shiba will be moving into the metaverse as gaming currency.
So
I
have a question.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention the brother who bought first editions of Pokemon cards. Why are those so hugely expensive?
Well, they're like any other
The
trading
Logan
cards.
Bros.
Because
I
they're
wasn't gonna
they're-
mention them.
They're limited to they print one out of every 10,000 of that particular card. That's all. It's like any baseball card, right? There's always that one card where you're like, oh, I got to get that. There used to be autographed cards inside of upper deck cards, but actual autographed. If you can get that one, and
Right.
that's the expensive one, right? That's all it is. There's
I think
nothing more.
we came up in a bad time because the prize was like a dried up piece of gum.
Stick of gum.
Yeah.
super
All
hard
good
too.
stuff.
Yeah.
I did
there's
eat that,
No,
Would shatter.
no possible
Yeah.
way you can blow a bubble with that thing.
but I did eat it.
Oh,
No,
you have
one
to
stick.
chew it forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Or
and
you have to
ever.
combine it with real gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we came up in a bad time.
Big
because, like,
League
now
Chew.
they have like pieces of jerseys. I saw a
Baseball
card
bats,
with
little slivers.
yeah,
of
baseball
wood.
bats, slivers, autographs. That's a good time to be collecting. I mean, probably not money wise, but
Well, I met a fella who had several original Magic the Gathering cards, and he sold them. This guy lives in Southern California. He sold them, and he made enough money to buy himself a house and his own comic book shop. So now he runs a comic book shop.
It's unbelievable.
what
I know
what
a
is
guy.
the-
Go ahead, Johnny. Go.
Well, I mean, as far as like, there's a comic book shop that just opened up by my house,
Mhm.
and I'll walk my dog around that shopping center, and I walk by, and they're just people like playing cards or whatever. And I mean, where's the money coming from?
Well, that's where the big thing now. Comic book shops now. It used to be just comic book shop. You go in, you buy comics, talk comics, hang out. There's bullshit about comics all day. Somebody want to be a comic artist. They share art, back and forth. But now most comic book shops, if not all, have a gaming area. So now you pay like a fee. Like they have tournaments. You can pay to be in a tournament, or you can sit and play for like $5 or $12 and just sit there all day and play against other people. That's where they're getting their money from. People come in, just sit at the table for like $5 to $10 all day and just play.
That doesn't sound like a good business.
No, it is. You know why?
Why?
Because if you're playing Pokemon and you're constantly losing, what you do is you go up to the
You're gonna
counter and
buy
drop
more
another
cards.
$40 on cards, and you do that like 3 times a effing week like a dork, and then you multiply it by 20 people, and the guy's like, I'm making like $1,000 a week just off stupid cards. You know, it's paying my rent in 2 weeks, and now I'm making all this money off of comic books because my rent's paid, so everything's pretty good.
You're
And
not
Carlos is
making
right.
Too much money off of comic books.
It's cards sell.
Yeah, think about it. Say you're sitting there, like Lafayette said, you're losing. Like, well, how the hell am I going to win? So you got to go to you go up to the front, the glass case. Oh shit, that card's this much and it has this much power, and I can throw it down.
Yeah,
and
it's all
win
shit
and
like
this,
that. And
so I'm gonna buy it.
And there's 20 different card games, so you're not just playing Magic and Pokemon. You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh and some other shit that they just made up, and and then
Unstable Unicorn. Or
you're walking in, you're trying to sell stuff to the comic shop, because they still buy stuff too. Like,
I read an article where 2 cops just got fired because
they were
playing Pokemon Go instead of
Go.
answering a robbery call.
Avoided the call.
That was in LA.
Yeah.
So did I see a gaming tournament televised last weekend?
They're always televised.
Probably.
There's a huge
on
contract.
one of the major networks.
It's on
Ocho?
It's on
the
TNT.
Yeah, I was like blown away.
TNT
Guys just sitting on a stage, right?
ESPN also. ESPN has a huge gaming contract. Yep. For
Is it on
the
the Ocho?
The Ocho doesn't exist. Always remember that, people. These guys lie to you when they say that. It doesn't exist. That was only from one movie.
So what? I didn't watch it long enough. So what are they cutting to? These guys' actual screens?
They show the screens and they show the players talking to each other and so forth. They have coaches.
Yeah.
They have coaches. I talking to their headset.
Yeah, I've seen ESPN televised Rocket League.
Yeah, yep. ESPN televises this stuff. It's a massive money machine, like massive esports. I mean, if you're on an esport team, that's like a $200,000 job a year.
Oh,
you're on an esport. Yeah, it's stupid. And because the audience is all Twitch based and YouTube, and the audience loves to watch it. So watching people play video games, it just doesn't do anything for me. But
Marie knows about that.
She knows about watching people play video games.
Yeah, she decided not to finish a game. She just watched somebody finish it.
Oh, that's right. Recently. That's right.
I grew up watching my brother play video games, so I guess I'm just kind of used to it. But
yeah. You should stop your makeup and watch somebody else do it. Let's see.
My girls play Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is super popular.
Popular.
I tell you what, Roblox is on like the top hot 10 stocks to buy for 2022.
I mean, they'll show me these most intricate towns with animals and levels and killing.
Roblox stock opened up at $65. It's sitting at like $95 right now, and and they say that's the stock to buy because kids play it so much. They put so much money into it. And they're right. They put a ton of money into fucking Roblox. Like my nephew plays Roblox like a crackhead. So,
are you putting a ton of my money into
Roblox and Minecraft?
You should ask. Yeah. But cryptocurrency still going. But it's funny you said that they're gonna convert Shiba into gaming coins.
Not gonna convert it. It's gonna be used now for
got it. Which is smarter. It's smarter anyway to take your money to gaming coins. So
that way people want to buy, like, it's from what I read, if people want to play games within the metaverse, you can buy Shiba and you buy Shiba and Shiba will
convert to buy whatever the hell the game has.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the way to go, man. Electronic Arts lives and dies off of that shit. So so does 2K. 2K Studios that makes 2K basketball lives and dies on people buying their virtual currency.
Now, is that why Fortnite got kicked off of Apple platform?
Apple wanted a huge percentage of it, and they're like, no. And they're like, then you can't be here anymore then.
I thought it had to do with the spending of the buying the skins and things of that nature.
I think, like I said, Johnny, Google that. I think they just wanted more profit, and they said, no, you don't make the game. You have nothing to do with it. And all it was is Apple being greedy. That's all. It's Apple saying, you're making way too much money. Can we have some? So I want some money. So
but Apple just became a $3 billion company.
3 trillion
for nothing.
3 trillion. And the rumor is that they're looking to buy ESPN because they want all the content and they want to get into the sports content game because Amazon also rumored that they're going to buy a ton of sports content in the near future, and they want to do a bunch of sports content. And it's sounding like the XFL, which does come back in 2023, might be
What's
an
XFL?
Amazon exclusive football league.
Extreme Fun League. That's what Vince McMahon said, right?
Yeah, but is it still the Rock's thing?
Yeah, The Rock owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's good buddies with Jeff Bezos. So, and
That's
here's
where it's
little
gonna fail though. If you put on Amazon exclusive, it's gonna fail.
Well, why would it fail? If you have
'Cause
Amazon
nobody
Prime,
watches Amazon Prime. Nobody watches it though. Who here watches Amazon Prime like
I
regularly?
I don't.
Regularly?
Certain shows.
yeah, I just finished a show on there.
Oh yeah,
Jack
what is it?
Ryan is the shit.
Wheel of Time.
Okay,
It's
but
good. It's
that's
good.
but Jack Ryan, that's old. I mean, there's so many shows that come out that you're just waiting forever for the new stuff. I'm waiting for the new Jack Ryan. I'm waiting for the new
Well,
Boys.
the
I'm waiting
thing
for the new
about
Invincibles.
Amazon
I don't
is
watch Amazon Prime.
they don't make as much content. That's why they have to buy content like XFL. You know what I mean? They have to go out and try to supply content to people like us that, like you said, you don't go to Amazon Prime. What, maybe 1%? No, I wouldn't say 1% of all your, when you go back and forth between all your streaming apps, what percentage would you say you go to Amazon Prime to try to watch something?
Oh, less than 5%.
Okay, 5%, Carlos.
I'm gonna go with 1%. It's one of those. I'm either gonna turn the TV off. I couldn't find anything on Netflix.
I forget that I have it. To be honest with
Exactly.
you.
I
So if
agree.
it's- If I
Me
don't
too.
find it on anything on Netflix or anything on Disney, then I go, well, let me check Hulu. Fuck Hulu. Turn the TV off. And maybe every once in a while I go, well, let me I haven't checked Amazon in a while. Let me see what's going on Amazon. So yes,
Amazon's always on my rotation list. It's just I know there's nothing much new on there, so I'll just
And
pop
it's
in
really sporadic too. Like, as far as
yeah.
content, like you'll see Kung Fu Panda 2, but not like 1 or 3.
one,
That you know, just things like that. It's not
Well,
very consistent
I
when
mean,
it comes to that stuff.
that's a good reminder. Today on Amazon Prime, Hotel Transylvania 4 comes out, exclusive to Amazon Prime.
And what I don't like about
Girls.
Amazon is if you find something and you click on it, you're like, oh shit, I just signed up for Showtime. Oh shit, I just signed up for Star.
Now, if you
Oh,
have
shit, I just signed up
actually,
for
if you
that.
have Hulu, you can actually watch Showtime shows on there.
That's not my
Oh,
point.
really?
No, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you're right. Carlos is right. If you click a show that says Showtime and it says Amazon Prime, because it says it on there as if it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, really?
All of a sudden, I have stars. I'm like, motherfucker,
Yeah,
I want
I was
stars.
signed up for something.
But this looks good.
My girls are very happy with that piece of news about Transylvania 4.
Oh, okay. Good.
I just
Good.
told them
Thought you were gonna say Chris Hansen.
no.
No, but anyway, Amazon is looking to get more content. That's pretty much what they want. They want,
That's
and it's
impressive.
everybody else wants more content. Everybody wants more content. Who does
So
it?
is The Boys Amazon Prime? I don't
It
think I
is.
knew
It
that.
is.
It
The Boys
is,
is
yes.
Amazon
So when is the next season coming out?
in like
Next
a month
month.
or two or something. Yeah.
February.
There you go. And then, anyway, so look at
They do have
ESPN,
some good shows,
this
but
is
it's a handful, like maybe
It's
10 tops.
Yeah, maybe 10, maybe. Yeah. And they have some decent movies, but they just what it is they're not like Netflix or Hulu that buy, even HBO is starting to do this. They're starting to buy a bunch of foreign shows and just filling their platform with all these dubbed shows just so you have content. They're just buying anything from everywhere
You know,
just to fill
anytime I
content.
ever try to like click on something that's Amazon Prime, I get there and they're like, this isn't really Amazon Prime. Like, you're paying for Prime, but you're gonna have to pay for this show individually. So
Right.
Well, that's why
it's not really
when you're on
it's kind of
Amazon,
frustrating.
when you're on Amazon Prime, you have to click free to me, and that just means it'll give you all the Amazon Prime shows.
Yeah, but
It's not gonna give you, because you're right. I can click on Dexter season 1. It's gonna say, "Oh, you want to buy this or rent it, or you can watch it on Showtime." You're like, "Mother, I thought I could just watch it now." So, anyway, so there's that.
Somebody tell me I was recommended Money Heist. I know
Oh,
you
it's
guys
good.
have talked
It's
about.
good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Okay,
Good. It's a little long in the tooth, but it's good. That's
Which
it's
one
weird.
is that one? Who's
It's
in
the
that?
weird. It's a Spanish show, Spaniard, about the people that basically rob the biggest bank in Spain, and they end up staying in the bank for like 3 seasons, and they finally get out, and now they're all on the run. And it's pretty good.
On the
though.
bank for 3 seasons.
Yeah, they decided to just take it over. So,
But that show doesn't. That's the one on Netflix, right?
yeah, it's a Netflix show. It's one
That's
of the
the one
top
that has
shows
a
on
tie-in
Netflix.
with other ones, though. It's got a Spanish one, it's got a German one, and a France one, and like it ties into different ones. Is that the one?
No, that one's just solo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Solo. I know what show you're talking about. I've watched those and they weren't that good. But yeah, it has like a different. It's almost the show you're talking about is more of a crime show, a true crime type of show, and it has this German story and the Spanish story and blah blah blah. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. There you go, people. Amazon Prime, according to Carlos, sucks. So
It does.
Because what's the best show on Amazon Prime? The Boys.
The Boys.
They have the fabulous Miss Maisel. That's
a good show. It's a good
Garbage.
show. Yeah.
Upload is on
yeah.
Amazon Prime. Upload's fucking.
Upload's
all
good,
right.
but
It's great.
Is there season 2? Is the question.
I don't know.
It's coming out.
There is.
Coming out.
Andy,
Okay.
2
Andy
months.
posted that season 2 is wrapped.
Taking a while. Good show though.
I wouldn't
That's what
say
I'm
it's
saying.
great. It's
They have
good. It's
They
not
have good
great.
shows.
The
It's
Boys
just they
is
don't come
great.
out enough. They don't come out fast enough. That's all. There you go.
Has anyone
But,
seen? Is it called Carnival Row?
Oh yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, yeah.
Is that good? That's an Amazon
yeah.
show.
It's an Amazon show. It's only one season.
Season 3 of Jack Ryan's coming out this year.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm
be
looking forward to
good.
that. But
And season 2 of Good Omen.
Season
That's a
1 was
great
kind
show.
of-
Did you guys
yeah,
see?
that's right. Good Omen was good.
So
but what's
many
funny is that
shows.
Season 2 is totally written. It's all brand new stuff. Because
Well, yeah. Well, because season
he
1
only had
is-
one book.
It only had one book, and
Yeah.
I think it's Alan Moore, right, that wrote that.
Alan Moore.
And he said that he didn't want a season 2 at all. It was meant to be one season, but the big show was such a success. Amazon's like, hey, how much money do you want? Like, money talks, Alan. We have a blank check. We're Amazon. So Apple $3 trillion. So and so the word is they want to buy ESPN and add it to the Apple Plus platform. So
I'm
there you
surprised
go.
Disney didn't just say, "Yeah, take it. Here you can have it."
I think
$3 trillion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the price tag? Exactly. That's the thing.
Right.
What's the price tag? Because ESPN is not going to be cheap. So anyway, so before we head out,
Oh,
anything
shit.
else, guys and gals?
Marie, are you done yet?
Marie, how's it coming along? Give us an update.
I'm almost done. I didn't get to do my eyeliner or put eyelashes on, but
Okay.
What was the point of this?
Did you
by the way?
want to check out Marie's makeup?
no,
No.
I didn't do anything. I
Wait.
didn't even get to finish it.
Marie,
We're not
Hannah wants to
done
check out
What
your
was the
makeup.
point?
Because it's
Hannah's checking
fun.
out your makeup.
I like it.
Ah, see
Ah,
that?
see,
I
yeah.
like
Oh my
it.
God.
Bam.
Like,
We have a
whoa,
fan.
shit.
Oh,
We have a
So
fan.
now, Hugh,
I don't even
you
feel
know
like-
now, Hugh, that your daughter
Thank
is
you.
a liar because it looks like shit.
Why do you think
T-zone's
you're a
all
liar?
fucked up. It looks like an ozone.
That's messed up. She's not a clown.
At what point do you put the red nose on? Honker, honker.
My nose comes red. I'm just naturally red.
Honka.
In about half an
reminds me of the
hour, it's not
Joker.
gonna look like I have any makeup on. My face is gonna be red.
What was that term again you used, Johnny, earlier? The what again?
The what? Who?
The what?
The term
The
you
whole-
use in the makeup term.
Oh, the makeup term you used. Whore in the hen
The
house.
T-zone.
Close enough.
T-zone. Do you know what the
That's
T-zone
not a
is?
T-zone is, or it's not a makeup. It's a
It's a
skin
makeup term.
thing.
Oh,
No, it's a
skin
skin thing.
the whore in the head house.
Oh, like here?
Show her.
No.
She
So,
wants to know if it's, she
anyway.
wants to know if it's this.
Yeah.
It is.
The
Way to
T
go.
zone.
It's the forehead and the nose. It's
No.
not that
Yeah, that's the
hard.
T
It's Not that
zone.
hard.
Marie, she's
Which
showing
which
you.
which
Oh.
men call
Sorry.
Show her.
the
She's
jizz
looking.
zone.
She's looking.
Let Marie finish her makeup.
All right, she's running away.
The landing zone. is what
Yeah. Men call it the paint zone.
She's sweet.
Yeah.
Got a landing
Wait.
zone and just.
Hand me the dark puppy, you guys.
I missed again. It's all
Guys,
right.
dark
It's all
puppy.
right.
Ah, enjoy your
The black
necklace.
It's all right, guy. Hey, buddy. Before we leave,
Looks like my cat, but a dog.
Disney's losing the rights to Winnie the Pooh characters.
I heard.
But only the original characters, meaning the original look. So Winnie the Pooh with the red shirt is Disney's version. They own it, but they cannot. But now the original version of Winnie the Pooh, you
Had no
can
shirt.
recreate yourself.
Yeah, no clothing.
All the ones you can make your own stories up. There's now public domain. So go ahead.
Mickey
knock
Mouse
yourself
is
out.
coming up for public domain shortly.
Yeah, but they own him still. So, that's, but you're right, because after I think 75 years, I think it is, everything goes public domain or some shit. I know for music, it's something like that. So, things can go into public domain. You don't need a copyright anymore to use it. So, there you go. And then on real quick before we go, DC Universe news, besides the Batman coming out in March and Black Adam coming out in July, and
Why has he got to be black though?
The Flash coming out in November, and in December, I think it's Aquaman 2. Yeah.
I have a piece of trivia about The Rock.
Doctor Strange coming out.
So,
I don't know, but Black Panther 2 comes out a week after The Flash. I know that.
So here's the trivia about The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And the question I guess many fans have is why he doesn't have abs.
Because he's old.
No. It's apparently he ripped the muscles from his groin area during a wrestling match.
He did. Yeah, he was out for a minute. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And that's why he has no, even though he's in amazing shape, that's why he has no abdominals.
And here's another news update. Remember the movie Red Notice on Netflix starring The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot? They just signed a new contract to film part 2 and 3 back to back, and they start filming in a couple months. So there you go. Red Notice is getting a part 2 and 3, and they're filming them back to back. So boom.
I just hope they don't try and disguise The Rock anymore. Like, hey, The Rock, sneak in here.
You can't disguise The Rock. You can't
steal this.
But DC news, just real quick. So DC's basically going to use Batgirl and Supergirl as the new Batman and Superman going forward.
It's just rumored.
They will be the new. Even though Michael Keaton,
you stop that.
Michael Keaton is the Batman. He is actually Batman in the DC universe. Michael Keaton. So, but we'll see how it all plays out in the movie The Flash, coming to you in November.
Do you think they're gonna do like they did in Spider-Man? Just have all the Batmans come back. Fucking
they do in The Flash.
They try.
Val Kilmer comes back, just talking through his
talk box. Hey guys, I'm Batman. Yeah.
But that's the thing with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton comes back like he's speeding on 70 amphetamines. Hey.
Yeah, it could be, but they're doing that in The Flash. Johnny is right. Ben Affleck comes back as Batman. So does Michael Keaton. They're gonna have a bunch
Christian
of cameos.
Bale come in.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. But there's that. And so there you go, little DC. There'll be more DC news as we go along, as the Batman comes out on HBO Max very shortly after the theatrical
45 days later. Every movie done by Warner Brothers.
Are you guys going to see it in the theater?
I will see it in the theater for sure, 100%. Yes, the weekend it comes out, but I will watch it again at home numerous times. I'm pretty sure.
When does what again come on Disney Plus?
Eternals
today.
Comes out.
It's already out.
Today.
It's already out.
Yeah.
And also, Spider-Man No Way Home comes out February 28th. Digital.
Looking forward to that.
Go.
But on what digital? Because Spider-Man.
No, digital as in you have to rent it off like Amazon Prime and so forth. And
like Voodoo or
Voodoo. Yep. Stars will have it for rent also and all that stuff. But
you download that shit illegally.
I've seen that movie.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Johnny.
Why?
Stop it.
I've seen that movie 3 times, and every time it gets me. Every time.
Which one?
Tugs at the heartstrings.
Amazing Spider-Man 2? Which one was it? Batman Forever?
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Homeward Bound?
I've never seen a movie 3 times in the theaters. Twice, yes, but never 3 times.
Let me just say, I enjoyed it the second and third time more than the first time because of my 4DX experience the first time.
But has anybody seen a movie 3 times in the theaters? The same movie 3 times?
I don't think I've
I just told you.
movies
I saw it 3 times in the movies.
In your life?
No, I'm kidding.
Nope.
I was gonna say.
No, Hugh's a no. Johnny, probably not.
I don't think so.
What movies have you seen twice in theaters? I can say Avatar.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. The second time was just because other people wanted to see it, and I was like, I'll go see it again. Sure. I mean, because when you first see Avatar, you're like, wow, this is amazing. The story's like whatever, but the effects were like, whoa.
I saw Batman Begins and Batman Dark Knight, both 2 times in the theater.
I think one of my next looks I'm gonna do, I was thinking about it. I want to do Avatar. I have the contacts, but I don't have ears.
You're gonna paint.
But I think I can do it.
Okay, good update.
Next show
and I'll have like a braid.
Good job.
That would take like an entire day.
Start in the morning. When the show starts.
Anybody else have any movie they've seen at least twice in the theaters?
Not in the
I've
theaters,
seen
but
what's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? True
Lies.
True
Yeah,
Lies. But it doesn't really count because I saw it the first time around, and then I saw it again with Carlos. We went to Birdcage Theater. It cost a buck.
I hated that
$1,
dude
but
sitting
still
behind
in
me.
the
There was that dude behind us, and then
That
every
dude.
time anything happened, he was like, "Oh, come on, man! Oh, come on, man!"
Yeah, I'm gonna
For
do this a movie,
everything.
asshole.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. He wouldn't
Just-
entertain me.
It's
Well-
just for everything. Like he just opens
For
the
a
door.
dollar?
Oh,
Hell
come
yeah.
on, man! That door don't open that way. I'm like, oh, fucking shit. So
like
it wasn't a great
Yeah.
experience,
No,
but it only cost us a buck.
Yeah.
so is there a movie you've seen, period, multiple times?
Oh, tons.
Easy-
times.
Well, what would be the most? What would be the most of what movie?
Oh, that's hard. Man.
I
That's
couldn't
pretty
count,
hard.
but-
I
I
mean,
could.
A Disney movie.
I mean, I would probably say we talked about this before. Is there a movie that comes on TV and you just watch it because you like? I like this movie. I'm gonna watch it, and you just watch from start. You want you watch it the whole time, and even though you know the
what
whole
if you
thing.
you would actually
Yes,
put it on
yes.
yourself?
Yes, there.
That is a better way to do it. A movie you put on yourself because you want to watch it again.
Like you go out of your way to go put it in the DVD player.
Or you own the digital right to it and you just play
I'm
it.
just thinking
Again.
about
Good
my
one.
mom because
That's
she
a good
doesn't.
one. Yeah,
She
yeah.
doesn't.
No, I
A movie that
know how to
you-
use
to,
the internet.
I used to need to fall asleep to things like the TV on, and so I would, for a long time, it was Zoolander, and then for
Oh.
a period it was Groundhog's Day, and
That's a good choice.
those are the
Man.
two that I could think of. Just it was every night for like a couple years in a row. Just put on Groundhog's Day.
You're not really watching it.
That's
I mean, there's after you watch it 20, 30 times, it's background noise, right? You're not sitting there the whole time. But then every
No.
once in a while, like, because you know the movie so well, you're like, all right, I'm going to sit down and watch it now because I want to make sure I see this scene. That's
Like I put on Snatch the other day, but it was just background noise. But I know like all the words to it.
I mean,
It's kind
probably
of
the
the same
movie that I've put actually in and watched or watched on Netflix, blah, 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 blah. It's probably The Crow. I've probably seen The Crow a good, purposely putting it in. I'm going to watch this again, probably like 10, 15 times.
Hey.
But, I can't think of any other movie like that where I'm like, oh, I got to watch this again. Oh, you know what? Current, or I should say movie that's been released. Oh, you know what? The Dark Knight is probably one that I
Okay.
watched purposely again. Like, this movie's just so good. I'm gonna watch it again.
yes.
Probably I'd probably say I've seen it at least six times. I
Carlos
can't
knows
say
my answer.
Oh, what is?
Mine would-
Ooh,
Which
Carlos knows
movie?
my answer.
wait,
Behind the
one is
Green Door
this?
or Debbie
No.
Does Dallas?
Yeah, that's right.
No, what movie is your
The Game.
answer?
Don't tell
The
me-
Game.
Oh, the game. Yeah, we talked about that. The game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game.
But it's not even
yeah.
close. It's not even close to any other movie. Not even close.
What? Before we
Wait, you guys didn't ask mine.
Marie. Yeah,
You-
Marie.
You just went on a tirade about how you don't watch shit.
Yeah. No, Marie. What's the movie
I
you
have
have?
movies that I.
What is it? What's the movie?
I
that
actually
you-
did used to watch TV and movies, but I don't.
What is the
anymore.
movie that you've seen the most?
12 Monkeys.
Okay. Explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie though.
Yeah,
if you're fucking high,
No, that's a good movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That's
it's
a good
Bruce
one.
Willis.
Time
yeah,
travel.
Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
movie. Oh shit! Now because Marie jumped in, train of thought's gone. Fuck. God damn you. All right. Well, next week we'll have some guests on the show from a podcast called Impolite Society. So check that podcast out. It's two ladies from a woman's viewpoint of pretty interesting topics. So check it out. Impolite Society. Will definitely
What kind of topics?
things
Taboo
such as
topics,
can men and women be friends after a certain age? Things of that nature.
I was
so-
listening to the one where why does America not like bidets?
yeah, that's a good one.
And I didn't understand the part because I have like 3 in my house.
Yeah. So was it
Only
for
I
you?
only got 2 toilets, but 3 bidets.
Yeah.
That's how much I love them.
So you have one in the sink?
Don't worry about where the
I
third
just
one
want to
is.
make sure it's in the sync.
It
Yeah,
is
so
the
it's a pretty good
It
show.
is
Check
the
it out.
sync.
Impolite Society. Check it out where you can find all your podcasts. They will be on our show and they'll be our guests. So if you're on Twitter, nerds_talking, and maybe you have some questions for the ladies. Maybe you have topics. But it's interesting because this is a sausage fest over here. And so it'll be a whole different show.
Marie
So
wants a sausage.
before we go, anybody else have anything before we exit the stage left? Marie? Mhm.
No, I don't have anything.
Marie's all done with her makeup and her hair. So
I
there
didn't
we
get
go.
to do my eyeliner. That's like the main part.
But
It's
you
like
did
when
the
you put-
T-zone. But you
when
did the
you do
T-zone.
your eyeliner
But you
and your
did-
eyelashes,
Is the
that's when it
T-zone
all
done?
comes together.
Tell you
Is
should
the
like it.
The
T-zone
T-zone
done?
does not fucking matter. I don't know what
Does it
Johnny's
done,
even talking.
though?
Marie,
It's a skin
Is
thing.
it done? Is
Marie.
it done?
Hannah likes it.
Thank you, Hannah.
Marie, you should keep
Thank
your
you.
ring light on.
Marie,
But no
Hannah
one
is
said
blind
no one
legally.
said that they
You're-
didn't
Hannah's
like
a
it.
kid.
No one
Yeah.
said that.
No,
Okay,
the reason
Hugh.
you should keep your ring light on because you're actually visible when it's on.
Maybe I don't want
Without
to
it,
be
it's
seen.
low light and it's like you're super fuzzy.
That's what I live in. It sucks.
Yeah.
Pay your bills.
No, I just don't have light.
All right, Hugh. Well,
No matter
anything
what
before
I
we go?
do.
I do not
All right.
have
all right.
anything at the moment.
All right, Johnny.
Tell your kids. Tell your kids I said thank you.
No,
Thank,
Johnny.
thank
has
you
dead
for
air.
lying to Marie.
All right. And Carlos,
Johnny
before
would
we
know.
go, anything left before we go, Carlos? Anything left? Top 10 list of male art singers. Remember
That's
that
it. Yeah, top 10 list of male singers.
No, not now. This show. No.
Top
It's
10
gone
list.
too.
Stop
No.
spread.
Do we have to do this now?
During
I
the
just can't
podcast,
believe
I
the
was
three singers
no.
they put on the damn people on the damn list.
It's not a real list. It's from Barstool Sports.
It's not a
I mean,
real
it's
list.
not a
It's a
real
spoof list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? If we had to ask everyone who's your top singer of all time, that's what we'll do real quick. Marie, top singer of all time. Go.
Hold on, let me think about it.
All right, Johnny. You
New
think about it
edition.
too? No, they're not
I
singers.
One
know,
singer,
I know,
not band.
I know.
Hold
I
on,
don't
back
give
to
a
Marie.
fuck.
Back to
It's
Marie.
New Edition or nothing.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay, Freddie Mercury's on the board.
Freddie Mercury was actually number one on the list
Carlos,
of the real
who's
list.
your
not the spoof list.
number one singer of all time?
Here
we
of
go.
all time?
Come on.
Elvis.
Okay,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay, Johnny,
New
who's
Edition.
your number one?
New edition. The whole
God damn
band.
it! Which one, Bobby?
They're like a Voltron. They combined
Travis?
into one.
Yeah.
You need all of them together to be strong.
Wait,
Otherwise, separately
no.
they're crackheads.
Is it Tresvant? Ralph Tresvant?
Ralph Tresvant.
He's the
lead singer. Yeah, he's good. He was good. Okay.
Johnny Gill.
Hugh, give us. I mean, you got to know somebody that sang in Jesus Choir.
Gino Vanelli. Gino
Vanelli.
Milli Vanilli.
I like how you just made up a
What?
name and went with it.
He's legit. He's legit.
Gino Vanelli. Is that your choice? Gino Vanelli.
I'm just throwing it out of left field, but
Oh,
he is
okay.
legit. He's a legit
Okay.
singer.
Okay. No, but no choice for you. If you had to go see a
let's go
singer in
back.
concert, who
Funny
would
you
be?
should say throwing that out of left field. You know where that term came from?
No, where?
Apparently, I just saw this. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm hoping it's true, or else I'm going to sound
Misinformation
like
once again.
misinformation. Apparently, the Cubs, before they moved to Wrigley Field, their baseball stadium, right on the other side of the left field wall, was an insane asylum. So when if the crazies escaped, they'd come out of left field. That's where the
So
term out of
when-
left field came from.
Right.
So it's a crazy name. All right. It's
Right.
So when you hear
Crazy.
something that's so like when Marie speaks, that shit comes out of left field.
It's just crazy talk.
Yeah, crazy talk.
Crazy
Yeah.
town.
T
All right.
zones.
So we have Freddie Mercury, we have Ralph Tresvant, we got Michael Jackson.
We don't have Ralph Tresvant. We have
got-
New Edition.
We got Gino Toretto.
New
Gino
Edition.
Vanelli.
And,
Toretto.
Gino Vanelli's a great singer.
and we
I
got-
just don't know if he's my favorite singer, but he's a great singer.
What is Gino Toretto's song?
Family.
Come on, go ahead.
Family.
Put it
We
in
are
Google.
family.
Put it in Google.
That was his song. Put it in Google. That's a nasty
Yeah.
song. That's a
Put it in Google.
Family.
Wow, that's a pretty good song, Hugh. Put it in Google. Check and search it, baby. Put it in Google. Anyway,
Just click on that, baby.
Wow, Elvis Presley would be my choice. All right, there you go.
Elvis.
That's our show. Thanks for Elvis could sing anything, I tell you. That's our show. Thanks for tuning in, Nurse Talking the podcast. For Hugh,
Ciao.
for Marie,
Bye.
for Johnny.
See ya.
And for Carlos.
Bye-bye.
I'm Lafayette. Thanks for checking us out here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. Remember, Twitter, nerds_talking. Hit us up. See you next time.
Hey, this is Johnny from Nerds Talking the Podcast. Let us know who your favorite singer is on Twitter at nerds_talking.